It was so compelling to see the country, the man-made wonders, the natural wonders. I was just really impressed. When I got there, I found that actually I felt more free over there than I do in the West. I found the real trend to be a lot different than the way it's portrayed in movies and then in mainstream media and in social media. I found it to be a lot more free than it was when I got there. I found that actually I felt more free over there than I do in the West. Mesmerizing would be the number one adjective I would say. It was so compelling to see the country as like a foreigner, right? It was, it's the man-made wonders, the natural wonders. I was just really impressed with the whole country. The futurism, I found the cities were extremely futuristic. When it comes to high-end fashion, there's a lot of brands that have definitely taken Chinese elements into their collections and some Chinese flowers as kind of their base. So I definitely think with high-end labels, definitely have dived right into the cultural influence of China. My own designs, I like to use a lot of Mandarin collars. The Qipao dress, which is this very traditional Chinese dress, it's got very high slits on the sides. It's got a shoulder closing, so it kind of comes off the shoulder, and they use these really decorative buttons to fasten it together. I like to use that a lot. I like to use elements from that dress. When it comes to the color from the ethnic groups down in Yunnan, especially the Miao ethnic group, which is I've definitely, Nova and myself have used it as an influence or as an inspiration through a couple of our collections. I definitely find that is super creative and very, very colorful, very vibrant. The world needs to see more of that. So Suzhou embroidery I find is very, very interesting. It's a very intricate type of embroidery, usually dealing with silk threads on silk fabric. It's a two-way embroidery, so there is no bad side. So if you're, for example, there's a koi fish on one side, on the other side could be a cat. There is no bad reverse side, I should say. The thing with Suzhou embroidery, it's very detailed and it's very, it seems like it's very complicated, right? So it takes a lot of practice, many years of practice to perfect this. So it's definitely one of my favorite embroideries. So we've constantly kind of had this East meets West mentality, I guess you can call it. So we always try to take elements from Asia or elements from the East and then mix them with elements from the West.